What's up, guys? It's your girl here, Crazy Gains. So I'm super encouraged looking at the Cronos memes right now. They're holding pretty well, even though the market is capitulating on Bitcoin, falling a little bit under support for the month of April. But we knew this was happening, and everyone in the crypto space knew this was going to happen because typically in the month of May, prices go down. They actually have a saying for this. It's go away in the month of May and then come back in April. So, we're not surprised by this. But if we look, CAW is up about 4.5% on the day, although other cryptocurrencies are down by a lot on the daily. This is turning into a little bit of a flag here, which is nice and bullish. It's been making higher highs and higher lows, which is a beautiful thing. And then if we look at Ryoshi, up 19% on the day. It came down a little bit. It's holding support right now, and also it's turning into a little bit of a flag. I'm not surprised that it came down just a little bit here. I'm actually surprised that it hasn't fallen down more, considering everything that's happening. But I'm super encouraged by these Cronos memes, guys. The community is so strong here, and I'm just appreciative that it hasn't capitulated like the rest of the market. Although I am not afraid of the capitulation of the markets, because we spoke about this. We said that in May we can expect prices to go down a little. And if we look here on CoinMarketCap, we see the fear and greed index is actually turning more into neutral. This is a great thing, and I would actually be a lot happier if this would turn more into fear or extreme fear. The reason why? What does Warren Buffett say? He says, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So when this was on the greed, all the way on the green side, people were greedy. People were buying into the hype. People were buying when things were sky high because they don't want to miss out. FOMO, fear of missing out. So I don't understand the psychology of people wanting to buy when things are super high, but then when everything is on the red, everybody's so scared and nobody wants to get in. Guys, this is the Super Bowl. This is when you get in. A matter of fact, Bitcoin, a lot of people are saying that Bitcoin is probably going to go down to maybe 54,000 or even 52,000. All of the analysts basically, they've been waiting for this. I read one analyst today and he was like, I will be disappointed if it doesn't go down to 52, because they want to accumulate at these levels, guys. Okay? Don't be afraid. And then we have Cathie Wood of ARK Invest. She is the CEO of ARK Invest. Cathie Wood is basically saying that Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million by 2030. That sounds ridiculous. But if someone like Cathie Wood from ARK Invest is saying that this is going to go to $1 million, just imagine. She obviously knows something that we don't, guys. She is a CEO of one of the biggest investment firms in America. When all of the big people are basically saying that Bitcoin is going to be above 100,000, going to 300,000, possibly even in the next year, then we should all be listening and not be fearful. And then we have this guy. I don't know if you guys can see this on the side, but he says, it's worth noting that during the 2016 to the 2018 bull market, there were 6 significant pullbacks, each around 30%. Here they are. But in the grand scheme of things, somebody might have been like, oh my gosh, 38%, 36%. But look at this. When in doubt, zoom out. Zoom out, guys. Let's look at Bitcoin. Boom. This is the all-time for Bitcoin. Should we be fearful right now? This is strength, guys. And Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Hong Kong just put Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs into their markets. This is embedded into financial markets worldwide. So this is not just an asset that we're seeing here in America. This is a world asset. This is not going anywhere. Crypto is not going anywhere. It is fully embedded. Okay? And as we're waiting today for the Fed market decision, if you're on the East Coast, it is at 2 p.m. and the press conference will be around 2:30. So Jerome Powell is going to let us know what's going on. Basically, they're saying The Federal Reserve on Wednesday afternoon will announce its third interest rate decision of 2024, but consumers aren't likely to see a near-term relief. This is not surprising that we're not going to see any near-term relief. Everyone is saying that basically nothing's going to change. He's not going to lower rates. He's not going to increase rates. He's probably just going to leave it the same. Whether or not there's going to be any planned interest rate cuts this year, that'll be something interesting if he says anything about that. But we haven't heard anything good, and we haven't seen anything good. In the background, while all of this is happening, banks are shutting down. So if you're not diversifying your assets into other things like silver or gold or even Bitcoin, pretty much anything else but the dollar, if you're sitting with your dollar in a bank account, right now you're losing to interest. Your money is dying every single day if you're not putting it into something. And if you haven't made the decision to put it in anything yet, guess what? Bitcoin is on sale, guys. Bitcoin is on sale. So I would look for an entry into Bitcoin somewhere around 54. Start to diversify your assets. It's super important now, guys. Super encouraged by the Cronos memes. They're looking so strong, even though everything is looking crazy. They're not up by much, but they're still up. They're still in the positive. They might go lower, and that's okay. It'll dip with the rest of the markets. But imagine when the markets are healthy and looking good, how are these things going to fly? So have a great trading day, guys. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research when you're looking into putting any of your money in investments.
If you like this video, like and subscribe for more content.